Well, today is the day, June 4th. It was in 1989 that famous scene that happened there in China, the Tiananmen Square, where that one man stands in front of those tanks. It must have took a great deal of bravery to do that. They don't know how many people, but it's estimated more than 1,000 protesters on that day were killed. I remember looking at that man and thinking what bravery it must have taken to sit there. And today, as we continue in the look at the book of Esther, we're going to see where we were introduced yesterday to two characters, Mordecai and his cousin Esther. And Mordecai is a man who is going to stand up to the man who becomes one of the leaders for King Xerxes. His name is Haman, and Haman hates the Jews. And Mordecai will refuse to kneel down to Haman. So Haman wants his revenge. And we see in verse 8, it says this, "Then Haman said to King Xerxes, there is a certain people dispersed and scattered among the peoples in all the provinces of your kingdom, whose customs are different from those of all the other people and who do not obey the king's laws. It is not the king's best interest to tolerate them. If it pleases the king, let a decree be issued to destroy them, and I will put tens of thousands talents of silver into the royal treasury for the men who carry out his business." You know, as you read this story, we're going to see that his desire to destroy is greater than the desire to recognize who is the most beneficial. You know, sometimes our view gets messed up because we're looking at something from only one perspective. But today, I'm going to challenge you to look at things from only one perspective, and that's God's. You know, sometimes our perspective can cloud our thoughts, but when we seek God's word and we seek God's perspective, it's always perfect. We'll see you tomorrow.